Hi everyone, this is Raghu Guru with 401 team at Royal LePage Ignite. Thank you so much for joining me. What we're going to talk about today is the Durham Region market. We're going to take a look at the overall market for the month of January this year as well as the past 3 years. So that's 2017, 18, 19, and 20. You'll get it. It's very simple. And then we're going to also quickly look at what's been happening in the condo market in Durham Region. Also, although it's very tiny compared to what's happening in 416, but it's a good idea to keep an eye on it, and I'll tell you why later on. So let's start. This is the Durham region total for January for the last 3 years, not including this year, so altogether 4 years. We have 4 years worth of data just to see what has happened. We go to 2017. The sales are at 595. The inventory, so that's active listings, we have 351. So there was more sales than the available inventory on the market. Therefore, the months of inventory was 0.7. That's a super seller's market in 2017. This was prior to the foreign buyers tax introduction, as well as the stress test for uninsured mortgages. So therefore, obviously, the market was hot in 2017. Then we move on to 2018 January. What happened? Sales dip. Not only did the sales dip, but we had the inventory go up 235%. The inventory went up 235%. The sales dip. Well, what's going to happen to the months of inventory? That's the available inventory in the market. That's going to be 2.5. So it actually went up. So when it goes up, the months of inventory goes up. That means the available inventory to be depleted, it's going to take 2.5 months. So it's longer to deplete the available inventory now, which means buyers have more choice. Therefore, sellers may have to wait a little bit longer on the market and price it right. And obviously what happens with the months of inventory increasing is that the prices start adjusting, right? For this kind of difference, for sure there was a price adjustment, and we all know that. Now we're looking at 2019. Sales was 508, so not bad. We trended up from 2018. The inventory or the active listing was 1,378. The inventory also went up, so equally so the months of inventory remained the same. Why? We sold more, but the inventory went up, therefore the months of inventory remained the same. So you're going to notice that throughout these slides in March, April, May, we're going to see that the year 2018 and 19 remains somewhat around the same. Now we have year 2020. What happened? The sales increased, and the available listing, however, decreased. The inventory, right? Active listings decreased by 34%. So that's huge. When people tell you supply problem, this is exactly what they're talking about. Now, these 2 years, we had about 1,200 here, 1,400 here. Boom, 905. So definitely the 34% has helped, especially with the sales. And now our months of inventory standing at 1.9. Now, are we where we are back in 2017, where we were in 2017? Absolutely not. Nothing close to what that market was. So that's why if in this market right now you're trying to sell, pricing your home is crucial. Pricing your price is crucial. Don't get carried away with the hype that, hey, 2017 is back and maybe I can sell my home for what my neighbor sold back in 2017, early 2017. That's not going to happen, and that's not how it works, right? As you can see, we're nowhere close to where we were in 2017, but it's still a phenomenal seller's market as long as you price it right. If you don't price it right, no matter what market you are in, you will not sell, right? That's the end of that. So let's see, Durham region total January. This is the benchmark price. We'll see what happened. Benchmark price is more of an accurate measure instead of an average price. It takes the qualitative and quantitative measure of a home that is selling, and puts it together. So 2017 January, as you can see, our benchmark price for Durham Region in total for the number of units sold was 517,000. That went up in 2018 a little bit, and don't get confused over here. What's going to happen is progressively when we go to February, March, and April, these numbers are going to go up. I believe they go up to 615. But again, we're just comparing the Januaries. So when you're looking at the Januaries, we're looking at 5% increase from 2017 to 2018, which is good, great. The benchmark price went up. 19 fell a little bit. Again, very negligible, right? Plateau year right here, 2018 and 19. And then we have 2020, where the benchmark price went up 7%. So we're standing at 583. This is really good news, right? Obviously, what's happening? The inventory is low, therefore the sales are high, the inventory is low, therefore that's pushing the price up, right? Simple. We're going to take a look at the condo market in Durham Region. The reason why we're looking at the condo market, we're not as fierce and competitive as the 416 area, but recently there's been a little bit of buzz going on with a few developments that are coming, and I think it's a good market for you to keep track of, especially if you're thinking of investing or getting into a condo as your first home. So let's see. 2017, again, very similar. We had 37 sales. Available inventory was 27. The months of inventory was 0.7. Super hot market, seller's market. Eventually changed, foreign buyers tax. We had the stress test of uninsured mortgages. That's if you're putting 20% or more. You were being stress tested beginning January 2018. What happened? Sales dropped, inventory went up by 133%, and the months of inventory for us was 2.3, right? So obviously, plateau right here, although it was a seller's market, it wasn't as great as 2017, right? The market was just steady. Then we move on to 2019, where things didn't start to pick up until May, June. So we're still in January. That's why you're seeing the reminiscence of 2018, which is sales went up, but also the active listing, which is the inventory, went up by 3%. Not much, again, negligible. So we're at 2.3, right? 2.3 months of inventory. Things are very, very, very plateau. 2018 and up to mid-2019, things were just very steady, right? Now, we're in 2020 now. What happened? 39 sales. Look at that. Sales went up. The inventory dropped by a little bit, but because the sales went up tremendously, we're at 1.7 months of inventory for the condo market in 2020. Now, these are small numbers, so they may fluctuate up and down. But the reason why I want to keep an eye on the condo market is I believe that eventually when the 416 gets to a level where the affordability erodes, people are going to start coming into 905, right? And some of these condos, you can get them for a good price right now where you can actually break even on your investment, or if not, like put a little bit of money in your pocket. Give me a call about that later and I can definitely take you through that. Let's see the benchmark price for the condominium. What happened in 2017 is that we had $358,000, right? Great. Went up in 2018, even better, 11%. Went down 3% 2019 January. So again, keep in mind this is for the month of January. And then last month for 2020, what happened? 13% increase. 13% it went up. So this is as good as the condo market in 416 area. So why wouldn't you pay something less in the 905 area and get the same return, right? So again, we're going to keep a close eye as to what's happening for the benchmark price, as well as the month of inventory and the sales and etc. for the condo market, and overall what's happening in total. So if you have any questions regarding what we spoke about today and you're unsure, if you're trying to sell, you're unsure of what your price may be, and you need an assessment, I'd be happy to come over and assess your home and actually put it in a number so that you understand why we're pricing your home the way we're pricing it. Remember, people, at the end of the day, numbers don't lie. And if you're trying to sell your home, price it properly. Don't pull a number off the air because it's not going to help you. Once your property sits on the market for too long, your property becomes stigmatized. When I bring buyers to any properties, they ask me two questions. The first question is, when is the offer presentation? If I tell them, hey, offers anytime, the second question they ask me, well, offers anytime, how long has it been sitting on the market? And if I tell them anything like 30 days, 40 days, they'll be like, what's wrong with it? So first they walk in, they like the property, they want to know when the offer presentation is, and as soon as they find out that it's been sitting on the market for 40 days and nobody wanted it, they don't want to consider it anymore. It's absolutely phenomenal how this works for whatever reason. So don't let your home sit too long on the market, more than the average days on market. Honestly, right now in Durham Region, you should sell something within 25 days. If it's taking longer than that, you've done something wrong, right? So give me a call at 416-712-2006 and I can definitely help you out. Either text me or call me at that number or email me at info@realtorragu.com. Thank you and see you next month.